Hey Libra, welcome to your January 19th to January 31st Astro Reels. It's my pleasure to read for you. As you guys know, these readings are timeless and absolutely signless. So you don't have to have any Libran placements, and you don't actually have to be watching at the time that I'm doing the video. If you feel called by the title or somehow you end up on this video, then chances are there's a message for you. If you'd like to have personal work with me done, energy intuitive readings, energy healing sessions, mentoring sessions, you know where to find me. On Etsy. And let's jump right in. Okay, so Libs, hi. So Libra, first thing this card dropped out and was like this. And so I thought, okay, well, this is going to be our card to start. So let me put it right up. There's something that you are thinking of. I saw 47 seconds giving me 11. A lot of you, and you're not the only one, but a lot of people right now, but this is your reading, have union on the mind. We've got, and look at that, I look down, it's 1 minute and 1 second. There's the 1 again. They have union on mind. But the question here, it's almost like the feeling that I'm getting is like there's a fear almost. We haven't pulled any more cards, but it's almost like a fear that it would be opening Pandora's box. Like if you step outside, if you say something to somebody, if you ask them for something, and the guides are saying postage stamp. Was it the last reading? They're like, remember the postage stamp? Yeah, and the Cancer reading, I believe it was, no, what did I just do? Virgo. I think it was the Virgo reading, yeah, it was, where the guides were giving Virgo a postage stamp. I'm seeing it here again. Here's a stamp. They're like, send the letter. Send the letter, make the call, whatever, and see what it's about. Because sometimes when we don't take action steps to actually investigate something, it leaves it up to our mind to make whatever projections we want, whatever ideas and conclusions we want, and that's not necessarily healthy, right? So maybe you are afraid, but maybe it's important to just see what's going on. Okay, I'm getting that there could be somebody in your midst that could give you, yeah, look, just as I said that could give you, I see the Lover's card come out. What are they giving you? What's happening, right? Yeah, this is giving me vibes again, like the Cancer reading. It was very questionable. But I was going to say this person can actually give you, like they're an outside perspective, can give you information about yourself that you may not be seeing. So this person may have the ability to look into your life in a way that you don't have an ability to look into, right? So here you are pursuing something, but maybe you don't realize that there's an inner child part of you that needs to be seen, or that needs to wake up, is what I'm seeing, seeing, right? So maybe this could be a divine messenger. This is kind of going back to, which reading was it? I can't remember. One of the others. Let me look at the titles. Taurus, a lesson in learning how to read the fine print, due diligence. So this could be somebody who's going to come in to show you how important it is to pay attention to the details, right? So maybe you're wandering around, kind of having desires and ideations, but not necessarily having, I don't want to say a mature way, but maybe look at her, the inner child part right there. And all the other parts of you may be busy, right? I also see maybe some parts of you that may be tired, right? But so maybe it's just, this is the time to look at this situation. Who knows? But they're saying investigation. It may be worth investigating, at least just, yeah, I keep seeing postage stamp, okay? So that may mean something to you guys, but maybe, and sometimes as the guides have been saying, watch the foxy energy, right? Watch the energies coming in, because if you could dispense of this right away and you know what to do and blah, 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 then that's it. But if you really struggle to walk away from something that needs to be walked away from, that could be the indication that a lesson still needs to be learned here. And look at her cute little Princess of Pentacles dealing with a whole coin, right? So there's something here that is presenting itself to her, you guys, something presenting itself to you. Could be an opportunity. I'm seeing an opportunity for advancement. Here's my advice. Look at the way that you're describing whatever it is, this thing. If it's an opportunity for a job, if it's a person in your midst, whatever this is, if it's a get out of jail free, whatever, look at the way that you're describing it to yourself, because your perceptions are going to determine what it is that you do. And that's actually the bridge that you need before you take action. This is vibing with the Taurus reading, which makes sense because Libra and Taurus are all Venusian energies, right? And it's interesting because the last reading that I did was the Virgo reading, and it was definitely talking about Venusian energies and union and wanting to be connected. So when we have a desire, when we're seeking for something, and again, it doesn't have to be a person, it could be a job, it could be money. When we're seeking for something and then something comes in that we have a perception of as being the answer to our prayers, we can become a little vulnerable. So the message here is, again, to read the fine print, and for you in particular to watch what it is that you're telling yourself about this. Because here's the actual cup. And instead of looking at the actual cup and looking at its contents, this guy is looking into the water and looking at all these fake cups, right? So he's not very much grounded in reality. And Spirit is saying, when you're not grounded in reality in that way, you let things in. You're not properly shielded, you're not properly protected, your boundaries are not as high. And so if you are looking for a husband, for example, and some guy rolls up and some guy rolls up, the Lord, some guy rolls up. This is the guy who we were not seeing we kept talking about this guy in the Virgo reading, 7 minutes, 7 seconds. Look at that, 7-7. Wow, we just need one more 7 to round it out. If we get a 7, or just I put it down on top of a 7. Let's do a little thing. If we get a 7, if we pull a 7 card before the end of the reading, we've got how many more minutes? We've got about 7 minutes. We've got about 7 minutes left in this reading. Okay, 7. If we pull, I was like, what is this? Ace of Wands. Okay, Spirit's like, I'll play. Look at this. Okay, I'll play. If we get a 7 one more time in this reading, not counting the 7 minutes I just mentioned, then it'll be kind of a sign that, hey, maybe this person is worth looking out, but looking out, look out for that person, or looking at, right? As I said, looking out, meaning this may be worth it, this opportunity. I saw conflict, and then I saw 808 here, right? 808 came up earlier. In the 808, like to kill somebody or to whatever. So there's definitely some conflicting energies around this. And this is coming up as you need to investigate it, right? But be mindful about it, whatever it is. The second thing, and watch what you're thinking, observe. Think of this as just observing how you are throughout the whole thing. How am I being? If I'm wanting to run towards something or run away from something, that's like a dead giveaway that, ooh, this is a very heavily charged thing. There's some healing that I need to do here. This energy, this person or this opportunity is not necessarily something I need to engage in. It doesn't mean I need to engage with this person and blah, blah, blah. It shows that I have something I have to work on and then start doing the inner work to understand what that is. But at the same time, I was getting that you may actually encounter your shadows and your blockages. Like, what if this is a good opportunity or person, but you're blocking it because you don't think it could be, or I don't think whatever. But I honestly don't know what to say. And I don't think I need to know what to say because that's your inner work. I'm just reporting the energies as they fall, right? What's this? Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Yep, low self-worth. There it is. 5 of Pentacles sitting right on top of our lovely Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Could be 5 of Swords. It could be, yeah. I'm getting a vibe like well, I've tried to work on these issues before and they haven't worked. I've tried, look, 2 5s in a row, we've got another 5. I've tried to work on these issues before and nothing's worked. And I'm already getting giving up energy. Look, I'm just going to give up and focus on what I have and just be happy with what I have. And when the moon comes around, and I'll just howl at the moon all by myself and it's fine, right? And then there's this King of Pentacles, right? So there's a little bit of a nod to just do you. Just do your own thing. Whatever all of this stuff is that's piping up, that's coming at you, piping up, it's hot, that's coming at you right now, all these feelings, if you're having all these feelings about something or someone, some opportunity or somebody, the feelings, look at the feelings, because they're representing unresolved energies inside, low self-worth, feelings of desperation, uncertainty, not trusting yourself, fear of the unknown, not believing that you can have good things or good people. Whatever this is, there are a lot of things, and sometimes it's really wonderful, 11 minutes and 11 seconds, to pay attention to these things and to work on them, so that when the person or the opportunity that is really meant for you comes, you will have already cultivated a spirit of contentment, a spirit of satisfaction. I'm hearing a spirit of detachment, gratitude, all of these things, so that when this thing comes in for you or this person, you're not clinging to it, right? We have to watch for the clinging and compulsion. Anytime we're feeling compulsion around something, whether it's to move towards it or move away from it, that's a dead giveaway that maybe the brakes should be pumped right now and introspection should occur, okay? We have a little bit more time, so she's, look at her, so cute. She's like, let's pull some goddess power cards. Okay. Aw, I went to go pull it, and underneath it is this. It's almost like they're saying, all is not lost. You won't be alone forever. And Libra, 12 minutes, 12 seconds. Listen, I get you. I have like 5 placements in Libra. We are made to be coupled, okay? And North Node in Cancer. Look, and the Taurus moon. Listen, I get you. Trust me, I get you. But it's also, I don't know about you, but it's also the area where I have a lot of work to do, because it's literally where my Saturn is in the sign of Libra, okay? So I understand. Saturn retrograde, by the way. So I understand. Transformation, nurture, okay? So Spirit is saying that you have to lend yourself to this process. You look, independence. Yes, exactly. See? And you have to, that's a dirty word. That's a dirty word for somebody with Libran placements. You have to lend yourself to there's the 7, you see? That's what I'm saying. You have to lend yourself to transformation so that you can, get out of this place, but you have to get to a place where you can be independent. And there's the Truth card, because you have to understand, Libras, I almost said Leos. Some of you may be actually getting a Leo for your partner down the line whenever this happens, because Leos, they're saying they need it. They need that independence. So if Spirit is saying your person's going to be a Leo, right? And here you are with these tendencies, you probably want to clean it up a bit. So Spirit is saying that for some of you, this could be hard because it's like an old tape playing. So there's an old tape playing, a loop playing in your brain, whoever you guys are. And I see that on the one hand, you want to be connected. There may be codependency, there may be things like that, but there's a deep, dark desire for independence. And you want to channel that in a good way, so you're not just ending up being a hermit, so it's a lot of balancing that's going on here, and you got to do the inner works, right? The inner works. All right, so anyway, I'm going to stop here because I can't go over 15 minutes so that this can actually go up and be posted on Instagram. Thanks for limiting us. But anyway, if you'd like to work with me, you know exactly where I am. God bless your buttons. And I wish you the best week ever. And don't forget to check out any of the other videos if you feel called. Okay, bye.